Too often, people with disabilities do not feel a part of their communities. They're sheltered there. They're not given the same opportunities as everybody else. But for us and our family, our belief is that Tyler is Tyler. Tyler's my oldest son. Tyler's not my son with a disability. Tyler's my oldest son. This is his sister helping him. He has a brother. He's not treated any differently. Tyler has chores. Tyler's gotten spankings. You know, he's done things wrong. Tyler has pulled chairs to the cabinets, climbed up on the chair to the shelf, and reached up the cabinets. Does the same things everybody else does. So we felt it was important that we share with people the opportunities that they have as being members of the community. One of the favorite sayings is, people are not defined by their disability or the services they receive. They are defined by who they are in their community. You are not defined by having reddish hair. You're not defined by blonde hair. You're not defined by black hair. You're not defined by Bella. No, for you, you're different. You're defined by who you are in your community. You're defined because you're here. You're defined by what you do with the spread program. You're defined by getting your daughter to Special Olympics. You're defined by your advocacy. We're all defined differently, but it's who we are in our communities. We as a family do not go places and see, look, there's someone with a disability. For us, it's, hey, look, there's someone working. We look at it from that positive side of things. How do you define citizenship? How do you define citizenship?
Being part of the community. Being part of
Celia, how do you define citizenship?
the, to be honest, my husband was looking at the
I like being out in the community.
Okay.
my husband said, why are you going to a citizenship class? You're already a citizen. I said, I don't think it's about that. You said
No,
citizen.
this is about people with disabilities being citizens.
That it is.
Sure. How
In
do
my
you,
mind, I just think they are.
right, but a lot of people's mind it's not. How do you define citizenship?
Being around your surroundings.
Good.
Other people,
Good. You?
working in your community,
Work.
volunteering.
Good. You?
Giving back in your community.
Yeah? Active member? Vicki?
Same active member, giving back.
Okay. How do you define citizenship? How do you define citizenship?
Taping you.
Oh, you're taping me, okay. How do you define citizenship?
Who you are in your community and what you do to serve it.
So Webster's Dictionary, which everyone kind of uses as the reason, Merriam-Webster defines citizenship as the status of being a citizen, membership in a community, the quality of an individual's response to membership in the community. People with disabilities have that ability to contribute to their communities. We go out, Tyler's got a job, Tyler's got income, Tyler buys goods. He's a taxpayer. We did his taxes this time for the first time this year. He's buying his own commodities. He buys an iPad. He takes us out to dinner. He is contributing to the community by who he is. What do you guys do as a citizen in your communities? What do you do as a citizen in your community?
Well, I work with a lot of families, educate them,
Educate them on what?
resources available, academics, just how good morals, how to behave and
Good.
present yourself.
Good. What do you do when you're a citizen? Pardon?
I work in school.
Good. Yeah?
I teach in church and I volunteer for the state Special Olympics, that's at UWSP.
Excellent. Jason, what do you do when you?
I volunteer and tell my story wherever I can.
Good. Ma'am?
I'm a full-time volunteer at my son's school and I'm the school liaison.
Excellent.
I'm a full-time mom of 4.
Okay.
So community-wise, it's kind of touch and go because my way of living is more within my household, but we do try to educate
Okay.
people.
Good. I know, but I have to ask Nancy.
I am a religious ed leader. I am a Special Olympics coach, and I work for Social Security.
Good. Well, what do you do in your community? Pardon?
Many titles, but I work, help in my community, a good neighbor,
Good.
serious.
Yeah. Sylvia?
Work in the community. I'm the landlord in Salvation Army.
Good, good. Sir, what do you do in your community?
What do I do in my community? I coach Special Olympics. I'm retired, I think.
You never retire, especially if you're a Special Olympics
I
coach.
don't know where I had time to work, but,
Okay,
I'm father of a son with Down syndrome, and a grandfather of 3 children, who's got everything in the book. If it's in the alphabet, they've got it.
okay, good. So Tyler is part of this community as well. Here he is at the Brewers game, working the coaches to get a ball tossed up to him from the bullpen coach. It did work. So Tyler's going to contribute to this process along the way. So go ahead, Ty. What are you supposed to do? Tyler, what do you do? Tyler, come on. Hey.
I am an altar server.
So, as a family, we serve and read in our church the last Sunday of every month. We do not exclude Tyler from the opportunity to participate in that. People with disabilities do have faith, but I don't think they practice it enough. Okay? I'm not here to preach one way or the other, but faith is an important part of our life. And if it's an important part of your life, any church that is worth its salt will welcome a person with a disability into their faith. You know, we get people, we've been doing this now for about 4 years. The first Sunday we did it happened to be Father's Day, which is the way it worked out. We had more people come up to us after Mass crying because they've never seen a person with a disability active in their parish. Every Sunday we serve, they like seeing my daughter read. They like seeing my other son read. They like seeing Tyler being part of it. And we feel sometimes that people in our parish know that the last Sunday of the month is the Fetch Sunday. All right? They like seeing the kids involved in that. But more importantly, they like seeing Tyler. And every priest that we have had has been very open. They understand that, you know what? He's going to do his stimming. He's going to do his whatever he's going to do. But you know, what's the difference if he's doing it up at the altar, contributing, or sitting in the pew? That part of our life is still very important. Go ahead, Ty. What's next, Tyler?
I like being out in the community.
So there's no place we go that Tyler's not included. Okay? Yeah, we get silly looks sometimes, but I don't really care. Here's Tyler at Summerfest, doing the free pictures on the Harley. He likes having his picture on the Harley. He likes sitting on there. He likes thinking he's riding the Harley. And, you know, sometimes some of the girls come up and see him when he's on his Harley. Tyler likes the social and the pop media. I grew up in Indiana, and a couple of my cousins' kids go to the school that was based on A Christmas Story in Hammond, Indiana. So in one of the rest areas down there, they put up a pole of Flick licking the flagpole, for those that know the movie. Okay? Everyone got a picture like that. There was our Christmas card one year of all 3 kids individually kissing the flagpole with Flick. But those are things that Tyler truly enjoys. He likes art. When we were at the Chicago Art Museum, when I saw this picture, it made me think of Ferris Bueller. Those that know the movie Ferris Bueller, this is the picture that they were looking at, the taller guy, can't think of his name. Cameron was looking at it in the Chicago Art Institute and thinking. And when I saw Tyler sitting there, I couldn't help but have that music run through my head as to what was going on but Tyler really enjoys seeing the different pieces of artwork. Tyler's nonverbal, but it does not mean he does not appreciate the things that everybody else appreciates, particularly when it comes to art. There we are at the Bean. You know, he liked being out there with everybody else and getting the reflective pictures, you know, the touristy stuff. And we think that's really important to us. Go ahead, Ty, what's next?
I am in the band at my school.
So Tyler participates in band. Primarily he does pep band for basketball games, but he's out there doing it. He plays the tambourine, and the fans enjoy seeing him. His fellow students enjoy seeing him. Because Tyler, throughout his educational career, has been included in everything. I'm sure there are kids and I'm sure there are parents that are tired of hearing us push. But that's too bad. Because if we don't push for Tyler's inclusion into the band, it could be a skill that develops into a paying job for him. And that's really important, is that we do not limit what his interests are and what he does in his community. Ty?
I like to help in the kitchen.
We cook at home. Tyler likes chocolate chip cookies. You know what? If he wants chocolate chip cookies, he's helping make them. Okay? He'll take some to school, and that's what he likes doing. He makes some of the biggest chocolate chip cookies you're ever going to see. But you know what? Tyler made them. At Tyler's school, they have a muffin making business. They make muffins to sell to the teachers. The Lions Club in Cudahy gives money to the special education program. So we had them come and speak to the group. They made muffins off calendar day to bring to every Lions Club member. They've got a kitchen. There's a day that they go to the grocery store to buy the ingredients to make the muffins. There's a day that they bake the muffins, and then there's a day that they bag up the muffins. They sell them to the teachers. They're starting to sell them to the students. Community members can buy them and take them to, it's Muffin Day at work and My Day to Bring Bakery. What's wrong with calling Tyler and saying, hey, can we order 12 muffins or 2 dozen, whatever it is. It's opportunities that we are not limiting Tyler by. As a family at Christmas, we make homemade pierogies. On average, we make about 18 dozen pierogies between potato, sauerkraut, and cheese. Tyler's part of that. There's Spencer rolling out the dough, Maddie waiting to fill them, Tyler putting the butter on them. He's good with the butter. And my wife Angie boils them. But Tyler's included in the process. It's not, Tyler, if you're going to eat the pierogies, you're going to help make them. We need to make sure that individuals with disabilities are afforded those opportunities, even within the family structure. Because we don't like seeing people, well, we'll just do it for them. And there's instances that happens. I get that. There's nothing you can do about that. But when Tyler's included in the process, you can sense that feeling of pride that we're not doing things around him, we're not talking over him, we're talking with him. So that's really important to us and our family. Ty?
I am an athlete.
So in 2014, Tyler did his 10 years in Soapbox Derby. In New Berlin, Wisconsin, an Eagle Scout did a project. New Berlin has a professional soapbox derby track. An Eagle Scout project was designed to create cars to have a scout and an individual with a disability ride down that same track. Tyler's got a steering wheel. Doesn't work, thank God. But to see the joy he has going down that hill, it's an all-day thing, okay? It's the first Sunday of the NFL season.
The steering wheel does work.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, my son does that too.
Okay. I didn't know that.
But you may not want him to work it. But
Well, exactly. I mean, we've seen him crash, and we just think that's the,
They-
The scout
scout
can
can-
overpower.
oh, he does, okay.
Yeah.
So thank you. But it's a great experience. We've been able to expose other families to this opportunity because we don't live in New Berlin. We started playing baseball out that way, and that's how we got involved in doing this. Tyler's an athlete, as he said. Go ahead, Ty. Did the athlete? Oh, you did the athlete? Okay. So Tyler participates in Special Olympics. He won a gold medal in the 100-meter race and a bronze in the softball throw at his first state games. You can see the pride in his face, standing there holding his medals, or wearing his medals, that he accomplished that on his own. It's not like you're keeping him, we don't keep him hidden, we don't keep him locked up. As a family, coming up to the spring games here at Stevens Point, we enjoy that. We enjoy the opportunity to see the opening ceremonies, the torch run coming in. We found King Cone down in Plover, which the kids thoroughly enjoyed, and we did have to make a stop there yesterday for ice cream. But this is who Tyler is. Tyler's an athlete. Tyler was never described as a young man with Down syndrome, autism, and nonverbal. He's described as an athlete. Tyler likes the ladies. We got involved. Buzz Williams, who was the head coach at Marquette University, ran a camp specific for kids with special needs. You get to spend a Saturday with the team, and then you got invited to a game to go on the floor and shoot around with the team prior to the game. But you look at these high Division I athletes and the way they interact. They treated these individuals as kids. Not an individual, as you can see, there's a young man in a wheelchair back there. He's not treated that way. They're treated as athletes just like everybody else. And it's really important that we are getting individuals out in the community. Right. What's next, Ty?
I am an advocate.
Tyler advocates. I don't advocate for Tyler, I advocate with Tyler. It is his story. It is his life that's impacted. Roy Butler came to Cudahy High School and did a bullying campaign. And you can see Tyler is there helping address bullying because, as we all know, individuals with disabilities are probably the number one group of people that get bullied in school. And when people see Tyler with Leroy Butler, well, that's pretty cool. You know what? Maybe I'm not going to pick on him. Look at the neat things Tyler has gotten to do. Our kids have gotten, and I have gotten, some great experiences by being active, by being advocates in our community. Things we would have never thought that we would be doing, you know, when you become a parent. You know, I was told, well, congratulations, your firstborn's a boy. Well, I'm going to be playing football, I'm going to be playing baseball, I'm going to be playing basketball. And my hand was dealt differently. But that doesn't mean Tyler's treated any different. Tyler is out there on the front lines telling his story because who better to tell it than him? Here's Tyler with Governor Walker during an Employment First conference. We see Jason with his nice looking mug there in the front row. But you can see Tyler is out there interacting with the individuals and the lawmakers that are affecting his life. And we have to have those individuals out there. Tyler marches in the 4th of July parade every year with his state representative, throws candy. Because we have Tyler active in our community, at the end of the first parade Tyler walked in, the state rep said, wow, more people said hi to Tyler during the parade than said hi to the state representative. Because he is not sheltered. He is, the school people know him, the baseball people know him. Everybody knows Tyler in the community. And that's really important to us. And that's why I'm a firm believer, get out there and do it. You know, people aren't going to do it for you. Here's Tyler after the parade with the state representative and state senator. They know him by name. Because Tyler's involved in the process, they call us and ask us our opinions on disability bills that come before the legislature. They're not making uninformed decisions. Our state legislators are making informed decisions because they now have that personal touch. And Tyler's a voter, which we'll see in a little bit. Tyler's vote matters, you know, and we'll get to that piece in a little bit.